And
This is the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAT.
Goal heading back to Lawrence County.
Your home for the County of Champions.
Has the throw to first, and that's your ball game. Union has won its first ever WPIAL championship.
Today is Laurel.
There it is. Champions, the Static Lancers.
Strike three. The Union's dirty. Golden once again.
One gold, not enough. How about 2 district gold and 2 state gold for the Lady Lancers?
The top local athletes and the top sports moments all featured here, live or archived at lcsportsnet.com.
9 seconds. Anderson into the corner. It's forced for 3. Good! He ties the game.
Wants to throw again. Directing traffic. Going for the quarterback in the end zone. Touchdown!
Featuring over 100 broadcasts of county events in over a dozen sports. Your voice for Lawrence County sports.
The gold ball headed home to Newcastle.
This is the Lawrence County SportsNet.
Hi, friends, and a very pleasant good afternoon as we come to you from Lincoln High School Big Gym in this consolation game as the Ellwood City Wolverines, sitting there with a record of 16-8, 9-3, take on the Derry area Trojans, 14-7, 7-5 in conference play. About 3 minutes away here from tip-off. Thad Sturgeon alongside Brad Windhorst and Dave Skinny Windhorst is doing the camera duties today. There's the brackets you have there, Brad. I know we got to pay our sponsors tribute here.
Yeah.
So we'll do that here for a couple minutes and be back with some more pregame festivities.
Yeah, so for a little explanation, the consolation games, it's all about getting seeds and the correct pairings for state playoffs here next week. So all these games are formality of just getting who's going to get the 5th seed, the 6th seed, and 7th seed. The teams that win today will play each other on Wednesday to determine the 5th seed. Whoever loses would be the 6th seed. And then the 2 losers of today will play one more game Wednesday night, and that'll determine the 7th seed. So we'll take a little bit of a break here. We'll run some ads here for the Lawrence County Sports Network, courtesy of Ellwood City Sports, and live on NFHS networks around the world. Stay with us, folks.
You're always on the winning team with the Power of Bowser, the official car dealer of the WPIAL. Visit powerofbowser.com 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to find your perfect vehicle. Get the absolute best price and the best car buying experience around. See the full lineup at powerofbowser.com. Powerofbowser.com, where the power of Bowser is yours.
Welcome back, folks, as we're getting ready for this consolation round game here against Ellwood City Wolverines and the Derry Trojans. Derry, team down there in Westmoreland County. We played them a couple years ago. Was in our on our schedule in football. So a bit of a drive for them to come here today. But nonetheless, we got a game. Ellwood City lost a heartbreaker Thursday night to get them in this consolation round, 39-38 to the number 1 seed, Deer Lakes. And Derry here took on Neshannock and lost to them. They had a lead in that game for a little bit, but came up short. Here is our Star Spangled Banner. And a fantastic job done by sophomore Peyton Confer doing the Star Spangled Banner. She'll be featured in our musicals coming up here in a month or so. So congratulations. Thank you, Peyton. I see her dad and mom in front of us. Very proud parents, as they should be. Now the starting lineups. Brad, take it away.
Yep, the visiting Derry Trojans in their yellow and blue stripes. Starting us off will be number 1, the senior 5'10" guard, 8.5 points per game, Brady Angus. Number 2, the sophomore 5'10" guard, Braden Robinson. Followed by the big guy, the 6'5" freshman, 12 points per game, 6 rebounds per game, number 11, Stanley Rakovich. And finally, number 23, the guard, 6'3" senior, Nathan Papugo. The head coach is Thomas Esposito. The assistant coaches are Matt Polinsky, Petra Kotsky, and Neil McLaren.
So now the starting lineups for our Ellwood City Wolverines. A great crowd on hand. Number 3, he's a sophomore, sitting at 6'2". It's Aaron Lake, averaging 7.7 points per game. Number 5, he's a junior, he's a guard, 6 foot tall. It is Chris Smiley.
6'3" senior forward.
Number 2, he's a senior, standing at 6'3". He's a guard and forward, averaging 7.5 points per game, Mr. Nate Williams. Next, senior point guard, 5'11", number 20, Colton Kreiser, averaging 9 points per game. And he's a senior, standing at 6'5", number 35 in your programs, but number 1 in our hearts, Mr. Joseph Roth, with 2,005 points in his illustrious high school career. We got to see him break that 2,000 point mark. Hope you got to see that video on our Facebook, Twitter, and pages. Did you put the me making the call out?
No, not yet.
I thought somebody said they saw it.
So, no, we're gonna make that something a little special later on.
So, folks, a big matchup here today. Remember, both of these teams just played Thursday night. Not a lot of preparation time, not a lot of time to heal from the bumps and bruises. I know both those games were super, super physical. And here we go with tip-off. And Derry will have possession. Now up the court is Brady Angus. Passes out there to the 5'9" junior Wasnik. Jump shot from about 10 feet away was number 23, Nathan Papugo. We're going to be saying his name a lot. He's averaging 25 points per game. Now Kreiser brings it up the court, daunting the white headbands today. Some of the Wolverines, Chris Smiley, tried to go underneath, and it was tipped out of bounds by Angus. That's Brady Angus. So the Wolverines will be inbounding from underneath their own hoop. Trying to get the inbound, gets it out to Joseph Roth. Roth wanted to go underneath the Kreiser, wasn't there. Roth all the way across court to Smiley, kick out to Kreiser. Fast ball movement here early on by the Wolverines. Now on the perimeter, Lake and they're underneath. Oh, tipped out of there, and a good hustle by senior Nate Williams. Got Roth cutting to the hoop. Puts it up, doesn't go. And Lake underneath there gets the rebound and is going to be fouled, and he's going to go to the line to shoot 2. First foul of the game, 51 seconds into the game. Foul goes to Braden Robinson, his first, team's first. Wolverines looking to get on the board. First shot by Lake, and it's good. Second shot forthcoming. Wolverines with head coach, first year Ellwood coach, Dan Bradley. Second shot by Lake is good. 2 for 2 from the line for the Wolverines. That's good to see. That was not helpful to them, the line this past Thursday night.
And we don't want to spend too much time on it, but Thad, that was their worst free throw shooting all year long.
Oh, the shot by 23 does not go, and rebounded there was Smiley. We can talk about the shooting that we've seen in this playoff so far, because it's been not very good. Kicks it out there to Smiley. The lefty takes a 3. It's short off the front of the rim, does not go. Rakovich with the rebound. Derry, they don't waste no time coming down the court. Oh, a nice defensive play there by Williams. I thought he was going to get the, I'll call it interception for lack of a better word, but it goes out of bounds. Looks to me, 23, Papuga, he will shoot the three. And they were kind of setting up for that. Down the lane comes number 11, up and in with Stanley Rakovich. The freshman, just a freshman, is number 11, but he stands at 6'5". Got a haircut that makes him look 6'7", quite honestly. Roth gets a pick by Kreiser. Roth dribbles down, out to Smiley, goes back underneath to Roth. Puts it up high off the glass, doesn't go, gets his own rebound, and who gets it is Derry. Wozniak brings it up the court. Kicks it out there, fakes the three. Now, Angus kicks it out there. Oh, no foul there, unbelievable. Goes there, no, good hands by Lake that time with the rebound. Dribbling down the court, can he get coast to coast? Oh, puts it up, doesn't get to go. Roth with the rebound, puts it up, can't get it to go. Who ends up with it is Wozniak coming the other way. Two white shirts of the Wolverines on the ground, rolling around. Gets it to Papuga. Oh, spin, random move, blocked by Roth. They're letting them play, Brad.
Yep, that's been the theme.
Bounce pass to
Let's
Kreiser.
go.
Counted. It's good. The Wolverines tied the game 4-4. That no-look bounce pass by Roth. Oh, pretty.
That has been the theme this year in the 3A state WPIAL playoffs. Let them play. That has been it.
Yep, they have done that. Should have traveled, but they didn't call it.
Oh.
That time goes up and in as Rakovich. He gets his 4th point in the early going.
Give credit to the assist there.
Yes.
Number 2, Robinson. That's his first of the day. We're going to see plenty of those.
I love the bounce pass.
Yes.
I do. Don't see it enough, in my opinion. Ross picked up his dribble all the way across court, off the fingertips of Smiley. A turnover. Not much of a student section here for Derry, and I apologize. I meant to look and see how far away that was. It's a good hour and a half.
Yeah,
at
it's
least.
more than that. It's almost 2.
I think so, too. We'll check here. I'll check on a break. But their bench is all in. So kicks around there to Angus on this near wing. Now flicks it back out in front to Robinson. Robinson kicks in the hands of Wozniak. They're really playing a deep perimeter, I'll call it, is Derry. Now kicks it out there.
Wolverines in their 2-3 zone defense. It's been the theme all season long.
It has, and been effective, but there's a three off the back rim, don't go. Offensive rebound by Angus. Not to sound like a broken record, but the
offensive rebounds have not been fun for us.
Nope, they hurt us Thursday night, and the Wolverines got to find a way to stop that today. Kicks it out there to Papuga. There's a three, and drains it was Robinson. I tell you what, right now, Derry's coming out, shooting like a house of fire, leading 9-4. Coach Bradley kind of saying, guys, you got to speed it up, catch them off bounce. Roth gets it, and the one. Oh, we've seen that a lot over the last 4 years. He takes a beating, but he gets back down, back up again.
So the foul's on number 23, Nathan Papuga. That's his first, team second.
I tell you what, if you're the Wolverines, every time you see Papuga get a foul, it's a win. So to complete the end one, Joseph Roth. And that's good to see. He makes it. Wolverines 3 for 3 from the line. Now up the court comes Derry, the Trojans. Angus takes it far court, directs traffic, trying to get something down underneath. They play a very deep perimeter for our people listening on the radio. Oh, Smiley almost got the pickpocket there off his foot, turns around Pakovich, and Lake with another rebound, making his presence known here early in the game. Here comes Kreiser. This down saw a sea of yellow shirts, but he picks it up, puts it up.
Almost made that work.
Almost made that. Could have got a little handsy there with a foul, but they're not calling him. Oh, a no-look pass underneath. And that time, they have to call that foul. Nate Williams was all over Palkovich. And I tell you right now, Palkovich averaging 12 points a game, 6 rebounds per game. He is making his presence known.
So coming in is number 15, Roman Fridley will check in.
The 6-foot-tall senior. Trying to get an inbound, kicks it all the way out there to Wozniak. Now, running around that. Oh, and a kick ball as Chris Smiley kicked the ball, and it goes all the way down to the other end of the court. Coach Esposito went chase, but Brady Angus was a little quicker to get there. So now Derry inbounding, just a 2-point lead here. Kicks it out there to Papuga. Now rolls it back out. One perimeter. Wanted to go underneath. He had Papuga there and tipped.
Yeah, Thad, give credit to the Wolverines defense. They've had active hands. Yes, they are down 9-7, but they've been tipping some passes here.
Yes, they have. They're maybe not letting Derry get them shots that play is particularly set up for. You think about it, Brad, both these teams had one practice to prepare for this.
We did too.
And a bunch of, and a lot of tired bodies.
Especially when you go into overtime.
Yep. Angus kicks it out there to Wozniak. Wozniak back out to Papuga. Tries going down the lane, kicks it out there. Head fake to Angus. He's covered there by Lake. Tries going down the baseline, kicks it out, and off the fingertips of Papuga. Out of bounds, a turnover.
The first one for Derry.
Yep, and they don't do that till the 2:33 mark. So
they don't turn it over much. So 2:30 mark here. 9-7 lead.
So Joseph Roth now bringing it up the court this time. Dribbles, wants to get down the lane, kicks it out there to Williams. He's going to launch up a three ball. Air biscuit does not go as Wozniak is there to retrieve the ball. Brings it down there to Papuga. He's going to launch up a three. Oh, the very rare 4-point play as Papuga was fouled when he released the ball. The shot was nothing but net. And the foul is going to be on number 5, Chris Smiley, team's second. So Papuga, the rare 4-point play, and he completes it. He's sitting there with 6 points of Derry's 13 points. Their largest lead of the night right now is 6 points, or this afternoon, I beg your pardon, out to Smiley. Oh, he had Roth cutting. Nice save. Oh, Kreitzer, he gave it his all. As Roth kind of checked up and Smiley went to pass, and out of bounds the ball goes. Another turnover for the Wolverines. That's what their third or fourth. Going forward, Angus brings it up in front of the Wolverine bench and student section. Kicks it out there. 15 that came off the bench. Shot bounces all over the rim, does not go. Papuga puts up a shot, but he's going to be fouled in the act of shooting. He's going to go to the line to shoot 2.
So that was action number 11, Ratchkovich.
Oh, sorry.
Yep,
Ratchkovich.
Offensive rebound. Yep, you're good.
So the foul is going to be on number 3, Aaron Lake, his first. Minute 47, the Wolverines with 3 fouls. So Ratchkovich, first shot is good. The freshman, 5 points now, early going in his first period of play.
So number 0, the senior, Ryan Widmeyer will check in. So Chris Smiley will take a seat. Trojans up 14-7.
7 points, largest lead of the night. Make it an 8-point lead. I would say right now the Wolverines' offense is just maybe not in rhythm. They're getting some things done, but Derry's making their shots right now. Wolverines are not taking a lot. Widmeyer checked in. Out to Nate Williams. Around the wing. Bounce pass underneath to Joseph Roth. Head fake, turns around, puts up, kiss the glass, puts it on rebound, doesn't get that to go. Out of bounds, last touched by Derry. And hey, I made mention of it Thursday night. Ryan Widmeyer's dad, Michael. I saw him make it here today, had back surgery there Thursday. Very limited mobility, but he wanted to get here and see his son play. And what a high sky hook there by Roth. Puts it up, and he's fouled big time underneath. So great to see Michael Widmeyer here this afternoon. Foul is on number 15, I do believe. Yes, it is. Fridley, who came in off the bench. Team's third. Now Roth will go to the line to shoot 2. First shot by Roth is nothing but net. Early going here, you have to be kind of impressed with how Derry has been able to shut Roth down underneath. He's not getting any kind of open looks at all.
Well, Thad, it's good that the Wolverines are
Second
officially
shot is good.
5 for 5 from the free throw line, because right now underneath the hoop they're 2 for 8.
That's 5 of their 9 points are coming from the charity stripe. So that's kind of telling of how this first period has gone with 1:10 remaining. Now kicks it around there to Wozniak. Yep, they collapse. Kaiser comes in on him. He's going to get him trapped in there. He dribbles out of that, passes it to Wozniak, puts it up. Oh, off the back of the glass was Angus that time. Brady Angus gets her first 2 points making the lead 8, the largest of the night. Now Kreiser kicks out to Windmeyer. Windmeyer surveys, back out to the point for Kreiser. Now Windmeyer guarded there by Pakuga. Underneath they go, and going to say a travel. Sometimes the defenses cause things like that to happen.
Yep.
And Roth going to tie his shoe while he's down close to the ground.
Shoe came loose, and unfortunately when he stepped that extra step there, it slipped right underneath him. So the ball will go back to Derry here with 37.7 officially in this first quarter.
Right now, you would say the shooting for the Wolverines is not helping, and the turnovers. They are well losing the turnover battle here with 25 seconds to go. Angus now. Just going to kind of hold it and wait. Gets in the hands of Papuga. Back out to Angus. Fakes it. Bounce pass to Robinson. Around the horn they go. Papuga underneath the layup, and Roth with the deflection. Coming down the court, 5 seconds. Goes down, puts it up, Euro step, reverse step, up and in. Da-da-da, da-da-da.
Oh, my.
Highlight that real one, folks, because after the first period ends, it's 17-11 in favor of Derry.
Yep. We'll take a timeout here. Lawrence County Sports Network, free audio broadcast alongside NFHS Live video broadcast. We'll take a break.
Wherever you're going, Axe can get you there. The bowling alley, beauty salon, and even the library. Axe can get you there safely. The grocery store, the pharmacy, and the bank. Axe can get you there comfortably. Going to work, visiting a friend, or just to relax at the park. Axe can get you there affordably. Axe is here to get you there safely, comfortably, and affordably. Choose Axe as your driving service and give us a call to schedule a ride.
After being sidelined with a shoulder injury, 2 minutes in the box isn't so bad. Now get back out there. With AHN Sports Medicine, you're ready for what's next. Your body's rehabbed and recovered. Your legs primed to outskate your defender. Your technical skills perfected. And just like that, you're back. Oh yeah, you're back. Go next level with AHN Sports Medicine.
Welcome back, folks, as we start this second period of action. Derry leading 17-11 over the Wolverines here in this first period of play. Shooting an issue for the Wolverines, as 5 of their 11 points. The good news for them is they are 5 for 5 from the free throw line. Only 6 points from the court in that first period of play. As we come out here to start the second period of play, possession arrow in favor of Ellwood City. Ryan Windmeyer stays in the game, so all original starters, it appears, for both teams as we start second period action. And inbounds it comes into the hands of Kreiser. Kreiser dribbles around, meets some resistance by Angus. Kreiser pulls it back out, gets it to Aaron Lake, wanted to go underneath to Roth, pulled somebody over there, turn around, puts it up, doesn't go, and Papuga with the rebound quickly coming the other way. They had numbers, but lucky for the Wolverines, they were able to get back defensively. Now Angus sitting out there just about to the midcourt stripe, kicks it around in front of the Wolverine bench, and it's tipped there, but he kept it alive as Williams went to retrieve the tip ball just a little bit off his fingertips. So possession will stay with Derry. Here comes the inbound, gets it in to the freshman Pokovich. Now underneath, kicks it around there to Angus. Angus surveys. Angus 5'10", but a pretty good ball handler, it appears, as we're watching him in this early goings of this game. Now around there, Angus once again. Oh, nice, pretty play there. Tic-tac-toe. Angus to Papuga to Rokovich to finish it off. So right now, Derry maintaining that 8-point lead. Roth trying going down the lane, puts it up, and he is charged.
The number of charge calls he's had against him in the past 2 games. Wow.
Is more than he's had
all year. His entire career.
So that's another charge. First foul for Joseph Roth. And a timeout with a minute 6 gone by here in this second period of play. We'll take a timeout as well.
You can shop for pretty much anything online. Clothes, food, vacations, you name it. All without ever leaving the comfort of your couch. Finally, banking can be just that easy too. With the all-new FMB e-store, you can shop for hundreds of financial products to manage your money, all from the comfort of your couch. From clicks to bricks, we've got you covered. Experience the FMB e-store in branch, on your phone, or online at fmb-online.com.
Welcome back, folks. After that Wolverine timeout, Derry will be inbounding from full court this time. Have not seen any type of full court press by either team really yet in this game. Kicks it around there, and Robinson, far court, trying to go underneath, kicks it back out. Now out to Papuga. Papuga rolls around the horn, goes all the way around the horn there, ends to the hands of Wozniak. Wozniak back out front to Braden Robinson. Little pitch and catch going on here. Out there to Angus, puts it up. The floater does not go. He hit the ground hard. He gets it back up. Oh, and a pass just a little bit too far from Roth to Windmeyer. He had Windmeyer coming down that near side wing. And the 40-foot bounce pass just out of the outstretched arms of Wind. Now, here comes Derry bringing up the court. Wolverines in that 2-3 zone. Deep shot by Papuga. Three-pointer does not go. Underneath, there's going to be a foul. Yep, they're going to get.
It's going to be an offensive foul.
Well, as Roth went up to get the rebound, and that's going to be on Rakovic, his first, team's first in his second period of play. A foul away from the ball. I think he just pushed off underneath there. Now Roth wants to go down the lane, kicks it out to Williams, fakes the three, puts it up, and oh man, he's another charge. Was that another?
Papuga got 3 charges in the last game that he drew, and he had one himself, but they're calling charges the past week.
Williams got called with the charges. He went down that baseline. He sits there with 2 fouls. And he's going to go to the bench. He is not happy as he slams the chair. Willie Nardone checks in. The Ellwood faithful not happy with that call. But here comes Derry with an 8-point lead, their largest of the afternoon. Can they build on it here? Rolls around there. Angus fakes the pass underneath. No one there. Kicks it back out. Angus, really nobody moving right now at all. Underneath. Just like Derry's wanting to kill a little clock here as they're just maybe trying to lull the Wolverines to sleep. It's just back and forth they go. Kreiser alertly comes out to start to press the issue for something to happen. Bounce, that's what you do. Bounce pass underneath, tried going reverse. What a pretty play there by Papuga.
I thought that hit the backboard underneath.
Apparently
not.
But it did. Roth goes down baseline. It's underneath, well covered there. Kicks it out to Nardone, who came in off the bench. Puts up the floater. It's off the front of the rim. Does not go. Gives chase to Windmeyer, but it was tipped. Windmeyer was first to say that ball was tipped out of bounds. But I got to tell you, that last offensive drive by Papuga, he's underneath there. But right now, every time Joseph Roth goes underneath the hoop, there's 3 yellow jerseys around him. He's got the height, but man, he can't even raise his arms. That time puts it up. And count it! Going to get the and one. His second one of the afternoon. He just don't give up.
No, he does not.
There was 2 hanging on him that time. Got the shot off, made the shot. That's going to be the second foul on Rakovic. And he's going to check out as big number 31, Colin Bush, checks in. It says he's standing there at 6'4". Not know if he's quite that big. Smiley's going to check in for Nardone. Wolverines down by 8. Roth going to try to cut it to 7. 4:49 remaining here. Off the back of the rim, don't go. Papuga with the rebound. Boy, I find myself saying his name a lot, Brad. The senior, 6'3". Gets it in the hands of his hands. Puts it out there to Bush, who just checked in. Now back out to Papuga. They're underneath to Bush. Blocked there, puts it up. And that was patience by Bush as Joseph Roth went up. Now they got the full court press going here. As Smiley gets it, almost caught the Wolverines off guard. But Kreiser gets it over the timeline. Puts the dribble down the lane, puts it up. Oh, what a play there by Kreiser. He got the screens he was looking for, got the lane, and made him pay as he went down to get his 4th point of the night.
And honestly, Thad, you and I were talking about it during pregame. This is going to have to be basically Ellwood street ball. It's going to have to be.
Yep, that's about what we're up against right now. Papuga, a great steal there by Smiley. Did not get called for the travel. A good hustle by Smiley. Kreiser dribbling around there. Gets it into the hands of Roth. Roth all the way. Too high. As throws the ball out of bounds. As Widmeyer went up to get it, but just a little too tall off his fingertips.
And that's the bread and butter for Joseph Roth and the Wolverines. When he gets the ball, he'll get double teamed. He can find that open guy. Unfortunately, it's just a little too high.
It's pretty simple math. If there's 5 people on the court and 2 of them are on you, somebody has to be open. I think the Wolverines got to have the wherewithal to get open. Bounce pass out there to Bush. Bush kicks it out there to Angus. Angus gonna get some pick. And we got a foul against, it was well away from the ball.
It's going against the Wolverines. I think it's going to be on
Widmeyer. Yes, Widmeyer, his first.
Team's 3rd. So no foul trouble yet, but
3:32 remaining. You're flirting with that bonus. And out of bounds. What a play there by Kreiser. That kid came to play today, hustling all around. He disrupted the pass, and it went off of one of Derry's players.
And here comes that full court pressure. We did see Derry will do that. They did it against Nishinik as well.
So now getting it up the court. They kind of, it's there. And oh my, off the knee. Whew. As he dribbled. No, wait, a foul.
Yeah, it's going to be a foul on number 2. Robinson, that's his 2nd. I think we got a little bit lucky. Kreiser came to the middle of the court, but Robinson came a little too late for that double team.
Yes, he did. And that was another play. Give Kreiser credit for making something happen.
Exactly.
It will not show up in the score box, but that time he did. Willie Nardone checks back in for Smiley. I think we had a check in for Derry too.
Yes, it'd be number
3. Casey Long came in.
Yep, Casey
Roth now. So some subs coming in. I thought we would see that. These teams both playing Thursday night. Nardone dribbles around, hands of Roth. Roth wanting to go down the lane. And there's Kreiser, loses the handle of the ball, and who ends up with it is Widmeyer out to Nardone for 3. Off the back rim, does not go. Giving chase was Long, who just checked into the game. Rolls it back there to Brady Young. Young dribbles down the lane, kicks it out there to Papuga. Euro step, puts it up. Doesn't get it to go. Lake does the tip drill to himself, gets the rebound. It's about 3 or 4 rebounds for Lake. Early going to this game, Roth kicks it all the way out there to Widmeyer. Widmeyer, Young all over him, disrupts things. Ball gets rolled around there. Casey Carson Long ends up with it in the hands of Wozniak. Puts it up, the floater up, does not go. Another one-handed rebound by Lake. Gets in the hands of Roth. Brad, I said street ball before the game. Oh, wow.
So that foul there's going to be the 4th on Derry in this quarter with 2:16 remaining. Fouls on number 3, Kesson Long. That's his first.
Yep, he just checked in off the bench. Now Nate Williams going to check in for Nardone.
And you are right. It definitely feels like street ball.
Yeah, it really does.
It feels
really
like
does.
Deer Lake's all over again.
You know, we didn't have a chance to practice plays yesterday or prepare for the other team very much. So let's just go out. Cross-court pass to Widmeyer. Widmeyer back out. Kicks it back. Perimeter action here. Roth back to Kreiser. Kreiser surveys. Nothing there. A little bit of high pass. Does not get it to go. Long with the rebound. Puts it up. And a layup. And make it count. Long off the bench. His first 2 points. Roth now. The turnovers for Wolverines. And turnovers off for points. Right now, Derry's taking advantage of them. Top of the key. Roth. It'll bounce back and forth. Widmeyer fakes the 3. Kicks it over there. When they get in the corner, Derry likes to trap in the corner, I would say. Deep 3 by Roth. Back 3, don't go. Widmeyer gets the shot, gets the rebound. Down the lane goes Kreiser. Puts it up. doesn't get it to go, and Lake of Ellwood gave chase off his fingertips. This 10-point lead and a timeout taken by Coach Dan Bradley.
Yep, we'll take a timeout with them. It's minute 25 before halftime here on Lawrence County Sports Network as well as NFHS Live.
Tired of gasoline costs? Why drive? Let the Newcastle Transit Authority take you where you want to go. Serving the city of Newcastle and stops throughout Lawrence County, as well as weekday service to Pittsburgh. Public transportation just makes sense. Why drive when you can relax and ride? For more information or for route schedules, log on to newcastletransit.org. The Newcastle Transit Authority, going your way. And remember, senior citizens ride free.
Welcome back, folks. After that timeout taken by the Wolverines, that was the second one they've used. They have 3 remaining. Derry has all 5 of theirs. Appreciate you viewing or listening to us today. Ellwood City Sports through Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP, and of course our great friends at NFHS for this consolation game for the PIAA Road to Hershey. Now, after the timeout, Derry brings it up, gets it over the timeline. Young brings it out there. Angus, that is. Kicks it out there. Back out as Angus wants to drive down the lane. Kicks it out there to Papuga. Did not take the shot. In the final minute here, fast-moving second period of play into the hands of Long, who checked it off the bench. Bounce pass underneath to Bush. All covered up. Thinks better of it. Kicks it back out there to Angus. Bush ends up with it somehow, almost lost it, but good hands by Wozniak to keep it. Puts up the floater, off the back rim, does not go. Aaron Lake, another big rebound as we're 35 seconds. Roth down the court, little spin-a-man move, and puts it up off the rim, don't go. Lake with the rebound. You hear the slapping all the way from up here with headphones
no
on.
Call.
No
Heard
calls.
The slap.
Coming the other way with 22 seconds as Brady Angus. The Ellwood faithful letting the officials know that they're maybe not happy with how they're
be honest, they should.
Game. Oh, Widmeyer, but he kicked it, trying the soccer move there. As he tried to, he got the strip and then kicked it. Willie Nardone checking in now. And also coming back in is Braden Robinson, number 2, as Bush, who came in off the 6'4" senior, is going to check out.
So Widmeyer kicked the ball, but they're giving the ball to the Wolverines.
I don't quite understand that.
8 seconds left.
And the official was not, or the coach from Derry was asking why. Puts it up as Roth. Into the lane he goes, puts it up and in. And at the end of 2, it is 25-17 in favor of the Wolverines. The Wolverines were down 17-11 after 1, 25-17. So Derry scored the Wolverines 8-6. So not a lot of offense in that second period of play. So, Brad, we're going to maybe run a few ads.
Yep.
And we'll be back with some
halftime stats here, and we'll see if we can figure this one out. So halftime here, it's the Trojans 25, the Wolverines 17. We'll take a timeout. Stay with us, folks.
Castle Asphalt and Construction is driven to provide quality, cost-efficient pavement-related services to Western Pennsylvania. Every paving or construction service at Castle Asphalt begins with a thorough site inspection of the area to allow their team of professionals to become familiar with the unique conditions of your home or business. Once the site inspection is complete, Castle Asphalt provides you with a detailed plan of the design, cost, materials, and time of completion, so you know exactly what to expect during your construction. Visit castleasphalt.com to request a quote for your next project and make your dream design come to fruition.
Cold winds blowing, temperatures dropping, and snow is beginning to fall. And then your furnace goes out. LCAP's LIHEAP Crisis Program is here to help. If your furnace is blowing cold air, not turning on, or not reaching the desired temperature, help is right around the corner, whether it needs fixed or replaced. For information, call the Department of Healthy Homes at 724-656-0090. LCAP's Healthy Home programs are the key to safer living.
When injuries get you sidelined, don't trust just anyone to get you back on the field.
Visit Health in Motion Physical Therapy in Shenango Township. They want to get you back to the top of your game as quickly as possible with certified orthopedic and manual therapies. At Health in Motion, you receive quality one-on-one time with a board-certified physical therapist. Get the next generation of physical therapy to help in your recovery. Health in Motion is the first PT clinic in Western Pennsylvania to use the Nuvie, the neurobioelectric stimulator, in their therapies. Their technologies can reduce your time on the sideline from 3 or 4 weeks to just 3 or 4 days. Don't wait for months to see improvement. Notice a difference after your first visit to Health in Motion, keeping you moving.
For more than 120 years, people have been relying upon Martindale-Hubbell's AV preeminent rating to select their attorneys. If you're involved in a workers' compensation situation, you should do the same. LGKG has been AV rated for over 40 years.
Don't get left out to dry. Call the Penn Ohio Bottled Water Company for the fastest and most efficient bottled water delivery service in the area. Penn Ohio offers bottled water ranging from 16.9-ounce bottles to 5-gallon jugs, perfect for your next event or office water cooler system. Also, don't forget to ask about their custom labeling options. Visit PennOhioBottledWater.com for more information and to get a quote on their delivery services. Whether it's at home, in the office, or on the sidelines, Penn Ohio has you covered.
Does your blueprint not match the vision of your building project? Not with Creative Edge Architecture. From concept to creation, Jeff Measle will help tackle the complex problems, creating design solutions and construction experience. Creative Edge gives you the edge design and construction meet.
I'm Kevin Sapp. I'm president of the Mohawk Education Association. We are one of the sponsors for the Lawrence County SportsNet. We would like to take a moment to wish all of Lawrence County student athletes health and safety as they compete. In particular, we would like to wish luck to all of Mohawk's student athletes as they represent our school with pride.
For more than 120 years, people have relied on Martindale-Hubbell's preeminent rating to select their attorneys. If you've been involved in an automobile accident, you should do the same. At LGKG, we have been preeminently rated for over 40 years.
When it comes to protecting those you love, the businesses you've built, or the things you've earned, you need someone you can trust. Who better to protect your interests than a local insurance agent? Pontius Insurance is a team of local agents helping local residents in Lawrence County and surrounding areas, specializing in auto, home, business, and life insurance. Come see Dan Pontius, Jessica Dix, and Tracy Giddings, and the rest of the team at Pontius Insurance, and receive the personalized service you deserve.
Works in Progress Painting wishes a successful and satisfying season to all the Lawrence County sports teams and athletes. Work hard and bring honor to your team, school, and family in how you play. Joe Wright and his family have been providing painting, window cleaning, and other property services for business and homeowners in the Lawrence County area for over 10 years. Their goal on every project is to provide a meaningful service that honors their customer, God, and their family, and to have fun while doing it. Works in Progress is now booking interior painting projects for both residential and commercial projects. Call Joe today at 724-714-4294 to discuss your next project.
Feels good to be off the sidelines, doesn't it? Oh yeah, it does. That extra effort with AHN Sports Medicine got you back here. With every specialty set, custom training day, and personalized drill, you bettered your body. Now line it up. They don't see this move coming. Told you. Go next level with AHN Sports Medicine.
You can shop for pretty much anything online. Clothes, food, vacations, you name it. All without ever leaving the comfort of your couch. Finally, banking can be just that easy too. With the all-new FMB e-store, you can shop for hundreds of financial products to manage your money. All from the comfort of your couch. From clicks to bricks, we've got you covered. Experience the FMB e-store in branch, on your phone, or online at fmb-online.com.
When the high school season heats up, make sure you have the best gear to support your school. Head to the Red Zone on Wilmington Road in the Shannock for all your county sporting apparel needs. From sporting goods to custom apparel to embroidery and more, the Red Zone has it all. Quality gear for all 8 schools in the County of Champions. Stop by and enter the Red Zone or visit them online at theredzzonesports.com. Score big at the Red Zone.
All right, folks, welcome back into Lincoln High School Big Gym here in Ellwood City, Pennsylvania. Halftime score here is 25-17 in favor of the Trojans. Let's do some halftime stats. Leading the charge for the Trojans is number 11 and number 23. That's Rakovic and Papuga. They both have 8 points on that first half. They went to Rakovic early, going 3 for 4 underneath the hoop and 2 free throws as well. And then it transitioned from the outside in. Joseph Roth making some things happen there. And Thad, you called it out. Aaron Lake also making things happen there. We'll talk about the Ellwood side here shortly. Papuga then took over. He made a couple running layups. He made a three-pointer. He finishes the first half with 8 points. Robinson with 3, Angus with 2, Long and Bush off the bench. Bench points are big. The Wolverines haven't had many since the last week, but give credit, Derry. It's just 4 bench points. But right now, that 8-point lead wouldn't not be the case without those 4 points. Derry shooting 10 for 21 from that first half, 8 for 17 underneath the hoop, 2 for 4 from 3, and 3 for 3 from the free throw line. Big story there also is they have only 3 offensive rebounds, but defensively they've got 9 rebounds, a total of 12, with 8 assists to go alongside it, and just 3 turnovers. For Ellwood City, leading the charge, obviously, is number 35, Joseph Roth. He's got 11 points. Kreiser with 4, Lake with 2. Just 3 individuals for the Wolverines so far has scored. And that's a total of 17. Wolverines 6 for 21 in that first half, 0 for 4 from 3, 5 for 6 from the free throw line, something that they needed to work on. Give credit, Aaron Lake, only 2 points, but a big 5 rebounds, 2 offense, 6 rebounds, 4 defensively along the way to keep this one in check. The only knock so far is that Nate Williams, number 2, has 2 fouls. Everybody else for the Wolverines with 1. Joseph Roth with 3 blocks. On the flip side, fouls-wise, Derry, Rakovic, he's got 2. Robinson with 2. We saw both those players sit there for a little bit in that first half. Wolverines 6 for 21 from the field.
Another thing I'll throw all in there on the fouls is we've seen 2 charging fouls against the Wolverines. One on Joseph Roth, one on Nate Williams. And we've seen more charges in the last 2 games than we did all year.
Yep. So we'll take a timeout here. We got about a minute before halftime is concluded. We'll take a halftime break. Lawrence County Sports Network and NFHS here live in Ellwood City.
When the high school season heats up, make sure you have the best gear to support your school. Head to the Red Zone on Wilmington Road in the Shannock for all your county sporting apparel needs. From sporting goods to custom apparel to embroidery and more, the Red Zone has it all. Quality gear for all 8 schools in the County of Champions. Stop by and enter the Red Zone or visit them online at theredzzonesports.com. Score big at the Red Zone.
This is the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAT.
Welcome back, folks. We certainly do appreciate you listening or viewing the game here today. And Brad and I certainly want to thank our great friends at Lawrence County SportsNet, Dotson and the gang, for letting us work with them.
If we didn't have them, this would not be happening.
No. So we certainly do appreciate all that they do for all Lawrence County sports and letting us work with them. So Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP, and of course NFHS. Log on to them, folks, and watch all the playoff action, not just WPIAL, but all the state road action on the road to Hershey. The road to Pete is going to end next weekend, and then the road to Hershey, which actually starts today. So possession arrow in favor of Derry. They come out, and Angus passes it out there and does not get it to go. Pakovic, who checked in, kicks it back out there to Papuga for 3. I'm going to take notes and figure it out how many times that happens right out of the halftime break. Kid comes out and shoots a 3-pointer, gives them an 11-point lead. I do believe, yes, their largest of the night. Wolverines got to find an answer here to their shooting woes in that first half of play. A lot of perimeter action here. Smiley now back out to Roth. Roth goes underneath. Oh, a little too tall. And when the pass hits Bill Baker standing at the door, you know it's not good. As the first possession for the Wolverines results in a turnover now coming the other way. Now Papuga kicks it out there to Wozniak. Wozniak back out to Robinson, to Brady Angus. I'm quite impressed with this Angus as a player. 5'10", plays big, pretty good ball handler, and a pretty good quarterback out there on the court. Underneath and this time it's going to get thrown away. So a turnover there for Derry, a rare turnover. They did not have many in that first half of play.
Just their fourth on the night. The Wolverines here now with 8. It sounds like it should be more, but they've been missing shots, and it kind of feels like those are kind of like turnovers.
Yes, they are. Now Smiley near court, kicks it out to Kreiser. Kreiser back out to Smiley. The lefty shoots up the 3 off the front of him. Don't go. And a big rebound by the freshman, Rakovic, coming the other way. Angus kicks it out there to Papuga for 3. You really don't want that kid to get hot because he's hot right now. That's his 14th point. 2 back-to-back three-pointers in the early going of this second period of rain. Roth goes down the baseline, puts it up, and he is blocked. And a technical. Wait a second. That was he teed him up.
Wow.
Bukovic got the block, and I think maybe in the celebration, yes, there was a technical on number 11, Rakovic. So Roth, the official is talking to the coach and actually talking to the player right now. So Roth is going to go to the line to shoot 2, uncontested, because of the technical foul. First shot by Roth off the front of him, don't go. More importantly, Brad, that is the 3rd foul on the 6'5" freshman, Rakovic.
And if I'm the Wolverines, because they're going to get the ball basically in a sense at some point.
Yep, second shot by Roth does not go.
You know where to go.
Well, they're checking out. Rakovic is checking out, the freshman. And I tell you what, that official was quick with the tee. I mean, it was
very
right
quick.
Now, no questions asked.
They let him play the first. And
Coach Esposito's down over there. I think it's just, hey, young fella, just keep your head in the game.
Yep.
You had a good play there. You don't need to quite respond that way. Williams now, as Wolverines will get possession, kicks it out there. Williams on the far court in front of Coach Bradley. Now, it's a Kreiser, kicks it out there to Smiley. Smiley, Roth underneath.
All grabbed.
Mugged, grabbing them all over the place.
Wow.
And they called it travel?
Wow. That's insane.
That is.
That is
really
insane.
Is.
Unbelievable.
I mean, they're just, Roth was tied up underneath, got the pass to him. He spun around.
Mugged. Wow.
And, wow. Now, Angus brings it up. Derry with a 14-point lead. Wolverines have yet to score in this 2.5 minutes into this period of play. Angus now. I think right now Derry's just kind of waiting for their shot. Angus goes down, kicks it out there. Kreiser all over him, covered him like a blanket, and a 30-second timeout taken by Derry.
We'll take a timeout with them. 5:17, third quarter.
Right now, someone very special needs your help. This is Jack Lynn, CEO of City Rescue Mission. No one is beyond God's love and care. One person's life can affect another. Though you may never meet this person, you can make a difference in his or her life. Hurting men and women in our community desperately need food, shelter, and physical and spiritual care. Some are struggling with abuse and addiction. They feel alone, unloved, and forgotten. Individual, caring people provide their hope. You can help change the lives of men, women, and children. Visit cityrescuemission.org and help us today.
Welcome back, folks, after that timeout taken by Derry. And they will have 4 remaining as Ellwood City has 3. 5:17 going here. A 6-0 run right now for Derry. 2 3-pointers by Papugas. The difference here in the scoring in this third. Young fakes a 3, goes down the lane, puts it up. Oh, pretty. He drove right down through there, sliced him like he was going through Swiss cheese, and made him pay. Kreiser now. 8-0 run here by Derry. Roth underneath the lake, and he got mugged. And that's, I say this, if you listen to us all the time, I say, I don't know why players don't do that more. Papuga went up the block, and Lake just held the ball. He took a punishment to get it, but it got Papuga his second foul.
Give credit to Lake. Only 2 points on the offense side, but he has been, and no, they're not even, wow. They're not even shooting free throws?
No, they're not. You got to be kidding me. How is that not a shooting foul? I don't understand it.
Wow.
So Kreiser now inbound, gets it to Williams underneath, and Papuga, they're going to get him again. That's going to be his third foul. It's got to be on him. Was that Nate Williams standing underneath the hoop there? So Papuga sits there with 3. Their big scoring guy, averaged 25 points a game. So Williams now is to the line to shoot 2. First shot by Williams, nothing but net. It's good.
First points of the quarter for the Wolverines. 4:59 mark.
Second shot by Williams. Rattles the rim, does not go, and there's Angus with the rebound. Quickly up the court. 15-point lead here as Bush checked in. Angus wants to drive down that lane again. That hole closed quickly that time for him. Now Young. So gets in the hands of Robinson, just a sophomore. Dribbles down, met there by Williams, but he kicks it back out to Angus, the senior point guard. Let me get up there and try to. I thought they were going to run a trap. Angus takes away underneath to Bush. Roth was there. Kicks it back out to Angus. Wise play there by Bush as he did not get the shot.
Yep, product of no shot clock here. We've run over almost 40 seconds.
Nice pass to, makes him count. That kid's on fire right now. He's hitting from everywhere. Is Papuga. He's got 16. I think he's got 7 of them are from this half. Roth now, bounce pass over to Smiley. Wants to go down the baseline, thinks better of it, kicks it back out to Kreiser. Kreiser loses his footing underneath, and who ends up with it? And please, said a kickball. So as they were scrumming for it on the ground.
It's a little bit of a head scratch. I didn't see somebody kick. I didn't see a kick.
As you're rolling around the ground, I guess they're calling that a kick. It's not a traditional soccer-style kick, as you would say. It's more something you would see in a wrestling match. We're going
to coin that the Widmeyer kick.
Yeah. So now Smiley checks out as Willie Nardone checks in. I think we had to check in there for, Long had checked in. There's the
for 3
by Nate Williams. He gets in there.
The first 3-pointer for the Wolverines.
Wow, at the 3:40 mark. Let's hope that can get the ball. It does get contagious, them 3-pointers.
Yes.
Williams out there really, I think the Wolves have to do this now, down by 14, is put some pressure out there. Williams is right now playing with a lot of physicality we don't always see. Now Papuga from the baseline puts it up. Came from this side of the baseline this time, and he gets some count. Roth now kicks it all the way over to Nardone. Nardone gonna shoot the 3, but no. Kreiser now for 3. Rim don't go. Big rebound there by Lake. Turns around, puts it up. Tries to kiss the glass. Don't get it to go. As Bush with the rebound kicks it out there to Young. Young goes down. No look pass. Oh, get that shot out of here, says Joseph Roth. We love seeing that. As I tell you what, I believe it was Casey Long was coming down there, and he thought he had a green light to the hoop, and unfortunately did not go. Lake going to take a breather.
It's going to be a short
Widmeyer.
one.
Yeah, I think it is.
Wow.
So inbounding, gets it in the hands of Bush. Now around there to Angus. Angus now. Oh, how do you not call a travel on that, for crying out loud?
Oh, my.
So now Derry still with the ball, puts it up, and he is going to be fouled as Wozniak. And that's going to be on Widmeyer. His second, team's first, 2:37 remaining. The Wolverines just with 4 points in this third period of play as to Derry's 12. They stick at 12 as Wozniak. Stick around, folks, between the third and fourth period for a very important announcement. Please stick around and listen to that. Second shot by Wozniak. Off the back of the rim, don't go. Big rebound there for Joseph Roth. Joseph Roth down the court. Pass to Windmeyer. It was tipped, but he puts it up and makes it happen. Windmeyer with the 2 points. His first of the game off the bench. Wolverines, a little bit of life here, it feels like, but a deep hole they've created themselves. That wasn't off the foot. So, in the hands of Long. Long. Kreiser got chunked on the ground. A little slow to get up. Very slow to get up. He finds his way up. And he is limping pretty good. He's going to get fouled. He fouled.
He got through that screen, and he got hit hard. And I don't blame him. He kind of fouled because he needs a little bit of a break here.
Yep. He's been playing so physical here these last couple games. And down at Washington, he took a pretty good hit to the cranium. And then there, we'll call it lower body. We'll go hockey talk. Lower body. He seems to be fine there on the line. Inbounding now. Now here comes Derry. Young, Angus that is, puts it up and in. I keep confusing. I'm thinking Angus Young, AC/DC. I tried to put names to these people, so his last name's Angus. I've been calling him Young. Showing my age and my there. Bounce pass, and Roth keeps it underneath the Windmeyer. Kicks it back out to Nardone for 3. Too far, but Nate Williams gets the rebound. Now into the hands of Roth. Takes a 3. Giving up about 7 inches there was Angus.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Oh, I thought it was coming. The pass did not go. Here comes the other way. Another turnover for the Wolverines as Angus brings it up.
Yep, you got to come out. No shot clock. You got to come out and hit him.
Yep, you're down by 16, Brad. And a foul there.
Yep.
As young Angus, I keep doing that. And Windmeyer now is going to get his 3rd foul, and the team's 3rd.
And now they're talking.
Yes, they are.
And they continue to talk.
Williams and Wozniak. So the Ellwood faithful right there in front are seeing things. Inbounding. Oh, and Windmeyer, he just friendly fire ran into him. Teed up.
Go ahead, tee him up. Go ahead, go ahead. I don't blame you, Wid. I don't blame you.
Yep.
I don't blame you, Wid. Unfortunately, Wid's now done.
Yep.
That's 5 on Wid, but
that should be 4.
Well, he just took the foul and the technical.
Yep, you're right.
So he's done.
Yep, Windmeyer will be done as went in the foul.
Yep, we saw this coming.
Yep, and right before that, there was some extra curricular activity going on.
Yep.
I think right now, if you're the officials,
they lost it last quarter.
They lost it last quarter. There's frustration setting in from the Wolverine side.
Yes.
Derry knows it. I mean,
don't excuse what the Wolverines are doing. Don't excuse that.
This is not a line dance. It takes 2 to do it.
Yes.
And right now, the Wolverines are just.
And we are tangoing.
Yes. So, with Papuga, he's going to go to the line to shoot 2. That also puts Derry into the bonus, as things are just not right now. The Wolverines like a piece of IKEA furniture. They're barely holding it together, if you want to be polite. Papuga now, he's got 18. Will shoot 2. First shot, front of the rim, into the cylinder it goes. He's got 19. 17-point lead. Remember, folks, stick around for between the 3rd and 4th period for an important announcement. Second shot by Papuga is good. So Wolverines down now by 18. See, I just wonder why that's not, well, I guess the personal foul with, why aren't they shooting another one? Because he got 5 fouls.
It should be.
They should be going to the line to shoot 2 more.
Unless they're going to say because of it being a technical foul.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know the rule book that much.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't know that one as well.
But Young now with this final minute. Bush lost it out of bounds. So a turnover, going to give the ball to Ellwood City. Sometimes you just wonder if there's not some of them, we'll scratch your back a little later. But pass it all the way out there to Williams. Williams Out to Roth. Kicks it over to Nardone for three. It's short, doesn't go. Rebound now by Wozniak. Kicks it in there to Angus. Angus now. Met there by Smiley, but meets some resistance. Goes down in the lane. No travel called there as Papuga now with the ball. So kicks it over there to Robinson. Robinson wants to go down the lane, and he met a timeout taken with 24.3 seconds. I just have to wonder, you're up by 18. If Coach Esposito's like, let's just take a breath. Let's take a 30-second timeout, take a breath. We'll be back, have a full timeout between the third and fourth period. So with this timeout, once again, we are Ellwood City Sports, a product of Lawrence County SportsNet and on NFHS for all your viewing pleasure of these high school Road to the Pete, the Road to Hershey can be watched on NFHS and Lawrence County SportsNet. They're going to be covering it as far as they can, I'm sure of it. Dotson in the game will bring you all of the action as we know we're going to be playing Wednesday. Not sure if it's going to be the winner or loser side of it, but we will have another game Wednesday that we hope we'll be covering as well. So 19 seconds remaining. Kicks it out there, going to be stolen by Joseph Roth. A 1-on-2 break, puts it down, puts it up, and he's fouled, and he's going to go to the line to shoot two.
And look at that. Roth looks right at him, and now the official's going to talk to Roth. Wow.
Well, right now, if you're Joseph Roth, when things like that happen, you got to be afraid you're not going to get called for a charge.
Right.
I'm not trying to be sarcastic. It's going to go one of three ways. So Roth now sitting there with 11 points.
Third foul on Robinson.
Shot does go. He's got 12 now with 13 seconds. Papuga's going to check out, give him a little bit of a breather as Fridley checks in. Second shot by Roth. And off the back of the rim, don't go, gives chase. Nate Williams gets the rebound, gets it underneath the Roth. Oh, and a great defensive play there by Bush to not let Roth get the ball. It goes out of bounds. Wolverines will be inbounding from underneath their own hoop. That gets it into Roth. Roth pans it off to Kreiser. Kreiser wants to drive, puts up the shot, and he's going to be fouled and go to the line to shoot two. We'll see here who the foul is on. It's on number 31, Bush, his first. The team's fifth, so both teams will be in the bonus, albeit only 5.7 seconds remaining. Kreiser off the back of the rim, does not go. The Wolverines have just scored 7 points. Now big fella comes in, number 24, Justin Papuga. He is the brother, the sophomore brother to Nathan Papuga. He stands at 6'2". Kreiser now with the shot, and into that rim does not go. Bush with the rebound, gets it in. Up the court he comes, and they're going to run out of time. So at the end of three, it's 41-24. Derry with a big third quarter there, outscoring the Wolverines 16-7. Folks, I ask you to stick around for an announcement. This is obviously we know this is the last home game here that we will be broadcasting from. We're hope with our friends at Lawrence County SportsNet. We will be doing the broadcast Wednesday. Our plan is right now, of course, we'll be doing spring sports. Brad Windhorst will be doing that as my work schedule does not allow. Sadly, we are not sure if we will be doing this next year. Ellwood City Sports, as much as we love doing this, there's some issues going on, and we cannot guarantee that we will be broadcasting next year. Some things that out of our control. We were told earlier before the game that we can be replaced, and it won't be any problem finding someone to replace us, which is fine. I know that. I know that. There's people that want to do this, there's people that do this, and I know that there's people out there that can do it better than what I do and what Brad do. So just a heartfelt thank you. I don't know if I will be on the air again from this court. I don't know if I will be on the air again from the football field, But folks, just know a very heartfelt thank you. I absolutely love doing this. I don't know if this is the last game, but we are prepared for it to be that. Nate Williams with the three. Way short, does not go.
Yep, rebound there is going to be number 2, Robinson. It's been one and done for the Wolverines on offense pretty much all night long.
Yes, it has. So, second shot forthcoming.
Give credit to the Derry defense and offense. It's been both sides for them.
Yes, they have. It's been all Derry pretty much this whole game. So, there's a steal by Aaron Lake. And hands it to Roth, puts it up, and we've been able to see him do that for 4 years. Down the lane he went and gets the 2 points. Here's Derry. Right now, if you're Derry, you can just kind of kill that clock. But luckily, Chucky Swinesburg, good to see him checked into the game here. And Papuga, who went out at the end of that third period. And there's a kick ball by
Thought it was coming
Joseph Roth. Yep.
So coming back in is number 3, Kason Long for Derry. He'll check in for Robinson. He'll sit for a little bit. 6:58 mark here. 15-point lead for the number 12 Derry Trojans. Something that we haven't talked, but we didn't talk a little bit about it, but their first actual official playoff victory, you guessed it, was 2 games ago.
Really?
They had a prelim win back in the day against Southmore and back a couple
there's
years.
A block by Roth coming back the other way.
Yep.
Roth got numbers 2-on-2, puts it up, and
oh
count
my.
it. It's good. Another highlight reel there for Joseph Roth. He's got 16. Loses his footing there as Young puts it down, and he slices down through there and makes the 2 points to answer. Roth on the other end. Here comes Smiley.
Here comes the street ball.
Yep.
Keep it going.
So out to Roth. Out to Smiley. He surveys, wants to go underneath. Kicks it out there to Nate Williams. To Smiley. The lefty puts up the 3. Drains it. And gets him on the scoreboard with his first 3 of the game. I think just 2 3-pointers for the Wolverines so far in this game.
Yep, you're right. 2 for about 14.
So Young, pass out there to Wozniak. Wozniak back to Young. Dribbled and goes down the lane again, puts it up, and he is going to be fouled. And he's going to go to the line to shoot 2. So Aaron Lake gets his second, team's first.
I thought that was on Joseph Roth.
I thought it was too.
Wow, okay.
But Lake was in the vicinity. Young from the free throw line makes the first one. The Wolverines have cut this deficit to 13. Young, his shoot percentage is pretty good from everywhere as he made that one. So here comes Roth. Brings it up the court. Gets it out there to Chucky Swinesberger. Checked in. Oh, he dicked and dived. And a turnover as Young was there to get it. Puts it up. Rakovic puts it up and in. Wanted the alley-oop. Pass wasn't quite there, but he was able to finish and get the play done. Gets it out there to Smiley. Smiley underneath to Joseph Roth. Puts it up and in. Nice a pass there by Smiley. Kind of turned into a track meet right now. And right now, if you're Derry, not sure what this whistle is.
Yep.
As the officials are talking.
I have a feeling we're going to have somebody kicked out of this game now.
I do believe so.
Yep, we're going to have somebody kicked out. Saw that one coming.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are. We'll see who it is. As the officials now have stopped play. Colton Kreiser's going to check back into the game as the officials are talking. So I think someone's just going to get talked to. We haven't seen security yet as Athletic Director Kurt Agustinelli is making his way near side. So trying to get game back going here. This game's got completely out of hand, quite honestly.
Yep.
So Williams trying to get the steal as Young now takes it up, brings it up the court to Papuga. Takes it back out there. So fouling around on the ground. Who ends up with it is Williams. So Young slow to get up, but he gets up. He almost falls again. Roth off the front of the rim does not go. And just an update. I don't think anybody was kicked out of the game. just a stern talking to by the athletic director. And
timeout there for Derry Trojans. They'll get the. I think it's going to be a full timeout.
So.
Yep, we'll take a full timeout with 4:44 mark here in fourth quarter. Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP and FHS Live.
When it comes to shopping for insurance, there are thousands of options out there. MVP Insurance proactively shops and compares your policies to find the best coverage and rate. Josh Mathur and David Verratti want to provide you with the level of personalized service that you know that you are the MVP of their agency. They simplify insurance so you can live stress-free. Visit one of their locations in Zingley Opal or in New Springfield, Ohio. Call MVP for the win. Proud sponsor of the MVP of the game on the Lawrence County SportsNet.
In workers' compensation, my clients are oftentimes not receiving their wage loss. They're not receiving their medical expenses. LGKG, they come to us so that we can put them in a position to pay their bills. If we're keeping our promises, our clients are getting the justice they deserve.
Welcome back, folks. Welcome to WWE.
That's what it feels like.
47-37, 4:44 remaining. Fouls right now are 1, which is like unbelievable in this fourth period play by both teams. I mean, we wear Ellwood City blue, but this is
something else.
Yep, inbounding after the timeout, underneath puts it up, and what a block there by Kreiser.
Maybe the play of the game.
Yep. Now Roth goes down, does a little Euro step, puts it up, and charge. So that's 2 for him in this game. It was 2 in the last game.
Wow.
Oh, no, there wasn't a...
No, the bucket's good.
Charge.
No charge. Wow.
Wait a minute. Didn't official call a charge?
Oh, boy. No, this just got even farther out of hand.
Okay, I beg your pardon. It was not a charge.
I saw a charge.
It was a Roth now makes it. Did they count the bucket?
Yeah, they did. It's a bucket and one.
A bucket. So the Wolverines down by 11.
Wolverines getting back down to 11 here.
So Derry now kicks it back out there to Rakovic, who's sitting there with 4 fouls now, remember. The 6'5" freshman kicks it out there to Long, who's off the bench. Long almost loses the handle. Wolverines finally getting aggressive. Rakovic puts it down and up. The floater up and good. He answers. 4 minutes remaining. The Wolverines found themselves down by 13. Jump stop by Roth. Uses the backboard. Doesn't get to go. Williams with the rebound. Can't get that to go. Gets his own rebound. All kind of bodies falling underneath. And
wait, an arm grab?
There's so many fouls.
Wait,
I don't
did
know
they just call an arm grab? Was that
so
an arm
the foul
grab?
was on Long, his second. Long. So it was against Derry.
Wow.
So remember, Windmeyer has fouled out of the game for Ellwood City. Now Nate Williams will be inbounding. Lake had the shot he wanted but lost the handle of the ball. Now gets it back out into the hands of Roth. Roth puts up the 3.
That's a foul.
No foul there. As Papuga with the rebound loses the handle of the ball, kicks it up, gets it to Angus. Angus Young, for crying out loud. Then more ACDC references. Goes all the way across court to Wozniak. Now back out to Angus. Angus dribbling around there. 3:26 remaining. Coming in for the trap. Gets it out there to Long. Fakes the 3, but he goes down the baseline, puts it up. An easy bucket there. The fake out by Wozniak gave him the easy layup down that baseline. He gets his first 2 points of the game. A steal there. Great play by Wozniak as he caught it midair, threw it back inbounds to Papuga. That's an over and back. I really don't know what to say anymore, Brad.
There is nothing to say.
That was as plain as Ray Charles could have solved that with Helen Keller spotting for him. That was an over and back, and it was not called. So the third foul on there by Lake. Someone called a timeout. It was Ellwood City.
Yep.
They have 2 remaining.
We'll take a timeout with them. 2:56 remaining.
You're looking for quality concrete services? Contact the experienced professionals at Doran Concrete. Our company is family, locally owned and operated, and has been serving the community for over 30 years. Get residential or commercial concrete services for any size job. Our skilled professionals offer prompt and reliable services at an affordable price. We believe in the principles of honesty, integrity, and reliability. Get in touch with us for exceptional concrete services at prices that you can afford.
Tired of gasoline costs? Why drive? Let the Newcastle Transit Authority take you where you want to go. Serving the city of Newcastle and stops throughout Lawrence County, as well as weekday service to Pittsburgh. Public transportation just makes sense. Why drive when you can relax and ride? For more information or for route schedules, log on to newcastletransit.org. The Newcastle Transit Authority, going your way. And remember, senior citizens ride free.
Welcome back, folks, in this basketball game of the Derry area Trojans.
Can we still call it a basketball game?
Yeah.
We
Two
tried
fouls
to.
for each team, 2:56 remaining. Wolverines find themselves down by 15. Have had some positive things happen here in this fourth period of play, and Smiley's going to get nailed that time as he ran right into Rakovic. So Smiley, that's going to be his second, team's third. Papuga's going to inbound. Gets it back court into the hands of Angus. Angus kicks it down there. Too long. And tipped out of bounds there by Smiley. Derry will have the opportunity to set up an inbound right in front of their bench. Papuga now down to baseline to Angus. Back out to Long, top of the key. Kicks it out there to Wozniak. Back out to Long. Now to Angus. Almost got his pocket picked just down the lane. Loses his footing, puts it underneath to Papuga. Tries a reverse layup, doesn't get it to go. Williams with the rebound, gets in the hands of Roth. Up the court he comes, Roth. Wants to drive, puts it up. And they say traveled. As Long just kind of stood there waiting for something to happen. And I believe another timeout taken. A full timeout taken by Ellwood City.
All right, we'll take a timeout. 2:25 remaining.
At Medore Bonner Law, we're more than just attorneys. We're your community partners. With a combined experience that spans decades, attorneys Jason Medore, Michael Bonner, and Greg Rossitelli are your trusted advisors for all legal matters. From personal injury to estate planning, business law to family disputes, we are here to guide you through every step of the legal process. Our full-service, community-based approach ensures that you're not just a client, but a valued member of our family. Give us a call or visit us online at MedoreBonnerLaw.com for more information.
Has your child's early education slowed down or even paused due to the pandemic? This is crucial time you can't get back. LCAP can keep your little learner on track for success. We have options for working and non-working parents with in-person childcare and age-appropriate virtual learning to keep them busy and engaged. Parents, don't hit pause on early learning. Lawrence County Community Action Partnership can jumpstart their future. Learn more at lcap.org.
Welcome back, folks, as the ball game here with 2:25 remaining. The winner will take on the game between York and Shadyside Academy, which is going on right now as well.
2 o'clock.
Oh, 2 o'clock.
2 o'clock start for that one.
2 o'clock. I think York was home for that one.
It was actually at Fox Chapel because technically Shadyside was lower seed.
Okay.
And
So
I
inbounding, and Wolverines trying the full court press, gets it in the hands, and Lake's going to get the foul here on Long. That's going to be the fourth team foul. And that's going to be the fourth on Aaron Lake. And folks, I just want to tell you, Aaron Lake, from last year to this year, how he's matured. Just a sophomore. His contribution has been huge to this Wolverine basketball team. Now Young kicks it out there, gets it to Wozniak. Oh, we got a collision, and the kid down, holding that lower ankle hard. Is that Young? I believe it is. Or Angus.
Angus, yeah, it's Brady Angus. And he is
Brady
holding
Angus.
it, and he is not feeling good.
No, a tremendous amount of pain there. What we do here is we take the camera away from the player. No one wants to really see that discomfort that he is in right now. There's a trainer and a coach out there, and he is in obvious pain.
Yep. We'll take a timeout here, 2:13 for the injury timeout.
GEM building contractors and developers have a proven record of performance on any size project. They bring value, local craftsmanship, expert management to meet any challenge. From design construction, from inspection to budget estimation, GEM Builder has been building our community for 70 years.
Welcome back, folks. After that injury timeout, Brady Angus, the standout player here, the senior, was helped off the court. Really put no weight on that right ankle, right leg. It happened away from the ball. He's getting some attention on the sidelines right now. Obvious discomfort for Brady Angus, one of the premier players, I think, for this Derry team. And a foul there at the 2:09 mark. That's going to be Joseph Ross, second foul. Joseph sitting there with 21 points. And 20 points for Papuga, leading scorer. In and out of the rim does not go for Rakovic. Rakovic sitting there with 12 points, the freshman. I think we're going to be seeing his name more.
Absolutely, just
in years to come. Off the front rim, don't go. Joseph Roth with the rebound. Turns around, brings it up the court, gets it to Nate Williams. Williams passes it out to Roth. Lost the handle, but gets it back before it crosses the timeline. Lake for three. Oh, that would have been his first of the year. And off the foot of Kreiser. Good to see Colton back in the game. So now inbounding will be Long. Casey Long, that is. Wolverines running that full court press now. Oh, a stole there by Kreiser, and sadly, he stepped out of bounds, and that was the right call by the official. The official was where he needed to be. And was able to make that call as he stepped right out of bounds. Now inbounding with the full court press. Got him trapped down there. Papuga kicks it up all the way up to Long, and he's going to spin around, turn around, and fouled by Lake. And that's going to do it on the day for Aaron Lake, as that will be his fifth foul. Was just trying to stop the clock, and a great game by Aaron Lake, who contributed all season long. And a great game by Aaron. Leaves the team with just 2 points, probably a half a dozen, eight rebounds in pretty key situations. So now Long will go to the line to shoot two. Derry will find themselves in the bonus for the remainder of this game. First shot, made it, it's good. And here is Angus coming back in. Got a little hit in his giddy up there as he's limping a little bit, but he found his way back on the court for this final minute and 43. Second shot is good by Long. Wolverines down by 17. Here comes Roth. Down, kicks it out to Smiley. The lefty puts up the three, in and out of the rim, don't go. Kreiser, way to follow the shot, puts it up and in. He got his 6th point of the game. So inbounding now, and a foul quickly there.
I think it's going to be on Kreiser.
Yep, and Rakovic is going to go to the line to shoot two. So just the second foul for Kreiser. As we know, it will not be a home game Wednesday night. And the winner of
Yawk and Shadyside.
Yep. Rakovic first shot is good. He's got 13 on the day. Second shot. Back to the rim. Oh, it made it. Gets the bounce. So here into the hands of Roth, the final minute 20. Tries driving down in there. Going to be a blocking foul on Papuga. That's going to be his 4th foul. Sitting there with 20 points. only the third foul, so the Wolverines are not quite in the bonus yet. Gets it into Roth, out to Smiley. Smiley to Nardone, checked in, tries to throw it up there for Roth, finds his man, backs his way in, does not get the shot to fall. Coming the other way. Here's Young, Angus, and a nice hustle there by Roth, puts it up, and the easy layup up and in. He's got 23. Now Angus throws it all the way down there and slam it down. That's the exclamation point as Stanley Rokovich slams it with a 17-point lead. There's a steal. They said he traveled. In checking now is sophomore Braden Robinson. And a great game by Brady Angus. He gets a heartfelt hug from head coach Thomas Esposito. Kid played a heck of a game. So I think the white flag's coming out here as some wholesale changes. Joseph Roth, who came off the court. All 5 new players. Well, Nate Williams is still out there. Chucky Swinesburg checked in. Along with Caleb Cervic in his final 35 seconds. Also, Nate Kennedy is out there. Balkovich drives down the lane, puts it up, and puts it in. A timeout taken. And, 5-man change here. Hockey line change, it appears, coming for Derry in his final 24.4 seconds. It's all formality now as Derry takes a full timeout.
Oh, man, with 24.4 seconds
Yeah,
left. Just let it roll.
Yeah. So Wolverines down by 19. They will be playing the loser of the York Shady Side Academy game.
And on the flip side there, Trojans, that means you are in state playoffs. You clinch, and it just comes down to, are you the 5th seed or are you the 6th seed?
Yep.
You'll be playing the winner of the Shady Side York game next Wednesday. Place to be determined, time to be determined. We'll keep you apprised. If you follow us on Ellwood City Sports for whatever we are able to post from here on out, we'll get you covered up with all the things for basketball, as spring sports is just around the corner. Just 3 weeks away.
So in case you're trying to keep track at home, the Wolverines will be in the loser bracket on Wednesday. If they win that game, they're in the PIA State Championship road to Hershey. For some reason, they think they need to have 7 teams in there. I'm not going to do an opinionated commentary at this point in the game. All I'll say is that's too many teams. Swinesburg kicks it back out there. Driving down the lane, kicks it back out there to Swinesburg. Tries the 3, does not get it to go. Wholesale changes, everybody in, and folks, that is going to do it as we finish this game 59-40 in favor of Derry. Kind of a stunned crowd here for Ellwood City. Wolverines were outscored 18-16 in that final frame of that game. Sloppy plate. Glad you want to run some more ads?
Yeah, we'll run a couple ads here and we'll wrap things up here. We'll get some stats, in just some generalized stats, and we'll talk about what's up next for both these teams. We'll take a time out here on Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP and NFHS Live.
For 20 years, Melee Chiropractic has treated athletes of all ages to help them get safely back to the top of their game. Melee Chiropractic has 3 full-time doctors in their office, and all 3 are former area athletes who have had to battle injuries throughout their careers. They want to help you get safely back on your feet. But more importantly, help stop the injuries before they happen. Prehab before you rehab. Attention all high school student athletes. During your sports season, a $30 visit to the Melee Chiropractic office includes an adjustment and/or all therapy is necessary. From the athletes of tomorrow to the weekend warriors and everything in between. Let Melee Chiropractic keep you in the game. Castle Asphalt and Construction is driven to provide quality, cost-efficient pavement-related services to Western Pennsylvania. Every paving or construction service at Castle Asphalt begins with a thorough site inspection of the area to allow their team of professionals to become familiar with the unique conditions of your home or business. Once the site inspection is complete, Castle Asphalt provides you with a detailed plan of the design, cost, materials, and time of completion, so you know exactly what to expect during your construction. Visit castleasphalt.com to request a quote for your next project and make your dream design come to fruition.
Contractors, the Department of Healthy Homes needs you. From small to large residential projects, you can help families live safer and healthier with the quality work you do. It's rewarding in more ways than one. Call LCAP's Department of Healthy Homes today.
When it comes to shopping for insurance, there are thousands of options out there. MVP Insurance proactively shops and compares your policies to find the best coverage and rate. Josh Madur and David Verratti want to provide you with the level of personalized service that you know that you are the MVP of their agency. They simplify insurance so you can live stress-free. Visit one of the locations in Xenia Leopold or in New Springfield, Ohio. Call MVP for the win, proud sponsor of the MVP of the game on the Lawrence County SportsNet.
All right, folks, welcome back into Lincoln High School Big Gym. Final score here, the number 12 Derry Trojans defeat the Ellwood City Wolverines 59-40. Derry officially clinches a spot in the state playoffs, which begin next week, but they still have one more game. Thank goodness, because a week off between games is not fun. They'll be playing Wednesday night, and they'll be taking on the winner of the Shady Side They would hate me calling them Academy. Yawk and Shady Side Academy teams. They're playing at 2 o'clock today. We'll keep you apprised on that. And then also, Ellwood City will still have at least one more game. They'll be playing Wednesday night in the Consolation losers bracket, I guess. The loser of that game there to determine the 7th seed. After that, folks, Monday night, if you want to catch some good stuff, there are some semifinals being played Monday night. Big games. You got Neshannock versus Deer Lakes, and you got Mohawk versus the upset special 3A Section 3 Burl.
And our Lawrence County SportsNet will be covering them.
Yes, yes. Yep. And then they'll be back in action Friday. I think it was 3 o'clock is the boys' championship at the Pete. So there's that. A quick little stat line here. We're going to talk about our MVP insurance MVPs of the game. For the Derry area Trojans, it was number 23, Nathaniel Papuga. He went for 20 points tonight. It felt like 50, the way he shot those three-pointers. Not many, though. He was 3 for 4, but he had 2 big threes coming out of the halftime session of a score that was only 8 points. 2 3-pointers, jumped it up to 14, and well, Derry, the Trojans, rode it the rest of the way. He finishes also with 5 rebounds, 3 assists. He did have 4 fouls. Fouls started getting up, but if you watched it, it turned into a football game. On the flip side, the Wolverines, Joseph Roth, we don't need introductions. We don't need post-game introductions. You just know who he is.
Yep.
23 points. He's now at 2,028 in his career, continuing to add to that list that will probably not be broken anytime soon. 2020
coming out. It's going to come back here at noon. That's not an excuse. Both teams were in the same boat on that one. Folks, on behalf of shout out once again to Peyton Confer for doing a great job with the national anthem, and we'll have things out there for you for the upcoming school musicals to promote them. Our great friend and normal cameraman Dakota Marshall, he's not been with us here in this playoff run, for he spends a lot of time, and a true passion of his is working with the musicals both at Riverside and Ellwood City, so be sure to go out and check them out and promote them as well. We'll find out what we're doing for Wednesday. Don't forget, Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP, and NFHS will be covering them semifinal games. Lawrence County teams well represented. Union girls still rolling on. Neshannock girls still rolling on. So a lot of fun basketball here on the road to the Pete in this coming week. So on behalf of Skinny Windhorse, Mr. Dave Windhorse, Brad Windhorse, the producer, man with a plan, the man that knows all, and myself, Thad Sturgeon, we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast as much as we've enjoyed presenting it to you. Have a great weekend, everybody.
This is the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAT.